Hot on the heels of Manchester United in the Premier League, today we take on a Manchester team, but it's the blue side in Manchester City. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lufc Fm22. Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So if you were with us yesterday, you'd have seen us fall to a last kick of the game equaliser against Liverpool. Bit of a kick in the teeth really. We almost had 3 points in the bag, but they stepped up in the dying seconds to snatch a point. We went through the run-ins for both of the teams in the title hunt. You can see from the table Manchester United have obliged and won their next game, meaning that they now have a 4-point lead. I thought the Leicester game might have been a bit trickier for them. They have obviously overcome that hurdle with no problems, and that leaves us now having to beat Manchester City to cling to their coattails. We have missed absolutely nothing in the save. We played Liverpool in the last game. We are just going to jump straight into the Manchester City game and see if we can somehow beat them. With one eye on the fixture list then, we are going to have to take a little bit of a risk here. After playing against Liverpool, some of the players came back quite tired. And in the summer, I did say I was going to try and bulk out the squad so that when players needed a rest, we have like for likes to come in. And today we're going to have to rotate a little bit, both to keep the title bid alive and the fact we've got Manchester United in the Champions League coming up too. So for this game, this crunch game, we are going to put out Meslier in goal, Firpo, Ame, Carpio comes in place of Canate, and Singo is finally back. He's joining the back four right back. We then have Maddison and Phillips as the two holders, De La Fuente, De Ketelaere and Rafinha as the midfield three, who are supporting Matthias Scully up front, who hopefully is going to be able to step into Vlahovic's shoes as he has a little rest. I think this is going to be a tough game, especially not having all of the first team. But these are the games you have to win if you want to be champions. Let's find out what happens when we play Manchester City. The players then make their way out onto the pitch. They are in the lineups, in the huddles, and the game gets off and running. I'm hoping that we start off on the front foot and can take the game to Manchester City. We are the home team, so obviously would be expected to be on the front foot as much as possible. But this Manchester City team, despite their position in the league, is still packed full of talent. And they've actually had the first chance there with a header from Laporte that goes over the bar. Yeah, I'd still expect us, though, to try and stamp our authority on the game and hopefully move the ball around. Not a lot seems to be happening, though. First 30 minutes have flown by with only that Manchester City chance to show for it. And now, luckily for us, we seem to be building something as Phillips crosses the ball in. Doesn't get through to Scully, though. But Mendy tries the back pass to Ederson, which was a little bit dodgy. Got there in the end, and he set them off on a counter-attack. They had Luca up front, and Sterling is now in behind. He hits the post, or something happens there. What happened there? Meslier, I think, made a save, and then he definitely made the second save, even though the free kick was blown for. It was a bit crazy. So we've gone from one end of the pitch to the other, and unlike the Liverpool game where it was chance after chance after chance, this first half has flown by. We've not had as much of the ball as City by a couple of percent, so 49 to 51, but we've had the same amount of chances pretty much. And at the moment, it looks like a point is probably a fair result at half time. We're going to push on into the second half. We are looking at Rafinha, Junior Firpo, Wisdom and May as the players who might have to make way if possible. And then what has happened here? We've got a chance, it seems. Scally's picked the ball up. He's running towards the box, plays it to De La Fuente, played it to Ketelaere, hit the post, hit Ederson, and then just rolled back to Ederson. If only we could have took one of these chances. Right, we are going to jump in and make a substitution quickly. What can we do here? So Rafinha is a player that we really need. So even though Thiago Thomas is not at 100%, we are going to put him on and try and rest up Rafinha a little bit. Canate is tired. He's on the bench. Santiago Garcia is also tired and on the bench. So we're going to go with Garcia because Wisdom and May will surely play against Manchester United and see if the two players who have brought on can have any impact and get through the game staying healthy. Again, this second half is following the pattern of the first, though. Not a lot happening. We are having shots on target, but nothing really seems to be anything major. And it actually turns out Manchester City, are going to have another attack as Ferran Torres runs down the right hand side, plays it back to Baku. Is he going to whip it in? He is. Joe Felix is there. There was a bit of a dodgy tackle to begin with. There was another dodgy tackle, and the ball breaks to Yusuf Demir. And this team, I don't understand what is going on with this Manchester City team when they are sixth in the table and they have Joe Felix, Yusuf Demir, players like that. I don't get it at all. But this is football. This is what happens when you're involved in a title race. Unfortunately, it flows one way, it goes the other way, and today it just does not look like being our day as Raheem Sterling is in behind again. Meslier makes the save. Demir has hit the post this time. Firpo plays it to De La Fuente. What can he do with it? Not a lot, it seems. We are going to have a chance, though. Phillips to Thiago Thomas. Plays it all the way back to Firpo on the halfway line. And what's Firpo going to do? He's going to spread the play out wide to James Maddison. Plays it back to Calvin Phillips. Ball over the top is cut out. And Manchester City are going to launch themselves off on a counter, it seems. Baku's taking his time, though. De La Fuente's stolen it. What can he do this time? Plays it back to Firpo into Phillips. Singo getting involved now in the attack. Breaks into the penalty area. Crosses it in. Header is away, but Firpo's going to get it to Cataler. Thought he was just going to smash the ball. Singo does have the shot. It's wide off the goal, though. I think I'd have preferred De Cataler having the shot there over Singo every day of the week. And this isn't going our way at all. We're going to go attacking for the last couple of minutes. We can make another substitution. I don't think it's probably worth it. Going to get Endrio on in place of De Cataler. I think this one's past us. It's 3 minutes added on and they are just flying by. But Manchester City are going to have another chance. And they got, I don't know how you pronounce his first name, Mariba, Iliach Mariba, I think it is. And he's hit the crossbar and then they've got a throw in, down in end of the pitch. They're taking their time with this. Obviously they would. And throw it to Demir. Plays it back to El Kelly, whoever that is. And he's working it back to Demir, crosses in. Maddison plays to Firpo. Would have preferred the ball to go forwards, and I think Firpo smashed it away out for a throw in, and that is probably the game. It's going to let Manchester City carry on. Every time, though, that this happens, there is the just outside chance that we could steal the ball like that. I was hoping Endrio was going to turn and go up the pitch, but instead just runs it straight out of play. And that is the dreaded, useless ending highlight that just ends the game. So we've played decent football. We've matched Manchester City all over the pitch. Just could not get that goal. Probably have missed Dusan Vlahovic, if I'm completely honest. And I don't know if that means now that we are going to fall this late in the season to Manchester United, as it seems highly unlikely we're going to be winning the Premier League. But we're Leeds United. We do not give up, and we're going to push into the next game. So let's go and have a look through the dressing room into the home screen. In fact, we're going to go to the schedule. We can see it straight away there. We know the next game is Manchester United. It's in the Champions League, and it doesn't get any easier for us. So yeah, Manchester United in the Champions League to come next. We are going to go away, regroup, and see what we can see if we can hatch a plan basically to overcome the other side of Manchester in the next game tomorrow. Disappointing then that, like I said, over a 38 game season, Premier League is very tough to win. It's the one that I wanted to get back from Manchester United, but it seems that after today's disappointing loss to Manchester City, yesterday's draw with Liverpool, it is now just tantalisingly out of reach, and I'm not too sure if we can do it. We're not going to give up by any chance, though. We are going to continue on and play every single game like it's a cup final from here on in. If you remember the way we won it the first time around, it was dramatic on the last day of the season stuff. So there's still a chance. We know there's a chance. Until we're mathematically out of it, we're going to keep fighting. Right then, at this point of the video, if you're still here and you're still liking the content and you're enjoying the channel, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel. I appreciate everybody that's done that across the first year of YouTube. It has been a fantastic journey so far. I look forward to sharing the journey with you into year 2 also. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Don't forget to come back tomorrow and check out whether we can beat Manchester United in the Champions League.